Marriage was never about love. That's what most people get wrong. Love is part of it, yes, but love was never the foundation. Only a few people understand this today. Marriage was strategy, quiet, calculated, intentional. And that is why some families built empires, while others built stories that ended in one generation. Son, listen to this carefully before choosing a spouse. Stay till the end, because the last part will blow you away. Now look back through history. In powerful bloodlines, in disciplined communities, in families that lasted 100, 200 years, marriage was never random. It wasn't, I feel good around her. It wasn't, she makes me happy. It was, what does this union build? What does it protect? What does it multiply? That's how they thought, because they understood something most people ignore. Marriage is not just about two people. It is about two systems colliding, two mindsets, two upbringings, two value structures. And when those systems don't align, you don't get love. You get friction. Let me explain it in a way you won't forget. Choosing a wife without alignment is like merging two companies that have completely different cultures. One is disciplined, structured, long-term focused. The other is emotional, reactive, short-term driven. At the beginning, everything looks exciting, new energy, new possibilities. But slowly, decisions start clashing, priorities start conflicting. Direction becomes unclear, and before you know it, what looked like growth becomes internal war. That is what happens in most marriages today, because most people choose with feelings, not with foresight. Now pause here, because what I'm telling you, this is not modern advice. This is what I had to learn the hard way. Through wrong decision, through misalignment, through seeing what happens when you build with the wrong foundation, I took all those lessons, every mistake, every realization, and I recorded them. Not for the world, for my sons, so they would never have to guess their way through life the way I did. But now, with their permission, I'm releasing that knowledge, only to a few, because there are men out there who are about to make decisions that will cost them years. This is not content. This is protection. If you listen to it, you will see things differently. You will choose differently. Comment Whitemore, and I will send it to you. Now let's go deeper. Here's what old families understood. You don't marry for the moment. You marry for the mission. They didn't ask, do I love her? They asked, can we build together? Do we see life the same way? Will this union create stability or chaos? Because they knew love without alignment fades, but alignment without love can grow into something powerful. That's the discipline. Now I want you to test this. Test 1. Do your values match? Not surface values, real ones. Money, family, discipline, beliefs. Because when values clash, everything else suffers. Test 2. Does her family reflect what you want your future to look like? Pay attention here, because people don't like hearing this truth. You are not just marrying her, you are marrying her environment, her habits, her expectations, her definition of normal. And that doesn't disappear after marriage, it multiplies. Test 3. Does she bring stability or unpredictability? A man can build anything, but not in chaos. If your home is unstable, your focus is broken. And if your focus is broken, your future is limited. That is why disciplined men protect peace at all costs. Now here's the part nobody says out loud. Modern society teaches you to follow feelings. Old systems taught you to follow structure. One leads to temporary excitement, the other leads to generational strength. That's why many relationships today don't last. They are built on emotion, not design, but the ones that last, they are intentional, quiet, stable, unshakable, because both people understand their roles, their responsibilities, and the direction they are going. That's what creates longevity. So don't rush this decision, son. Don't let attraction blind you. Don't let emotions rush you. Observe. Ask the hard questions. Pay attention to the small details, because the small things you ignore now become the big things you suffer later. The real secret: marriage is not about finding the perfect person. It's about choosing the right structure to build your life on. Get the structure right, and everything grows. Get it wrong, and everything becomes a struggle. So be disciplined, be patient, and most importantly, be honest with what you see, not what you hope, because hope does not build families, structure does. If this opened your mind even a little, then you're starting to see what most people miss. To get more of this real talks from a man that learned life the hard way, hit the subscribe button. This is where I teach what protects your future before it's too late.